At half time, start of the third term here at St Albans. It'll be Haggaboles and Bolton. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Bolton gets it down. Tapped on towards Power. Over the top of it was Ho as well. Now Robertson puts his head over the football as always, and then gets a push in the back. And we'll take the free kick. Right in the middle of the ground for East Geelong.
I know you're going to have a crack at me, but the umpires are doing a pretty good job.
Robertson goes towards centre half forward. Murphy on a long lead. Can't take the mark. Rolls into the tackle. Wrapped up. Not going anywhere. The umpire will come in and ball it up. Still 70 out from goal.
Giving and players can understand that.
And that's all you want.
Absolutely.
Ball up. Bolton gets it down. Quick handball from the pack towards Dylan O'Toole. Sharking it though was Christian Shaw. Got it back towards Matt Watts at half back. Got a clearing little kick towards the centre. Handball. Missed a target there from the middle of the ground by Broman. Now Bolton in there as well, fighting hard for it still. It's centre half forward for East Geelong. Pack develops, clearing kick for the Tigers, back towards centre wing. Verver's pushed under it. Padani in front, have to pay the man in front. It was Robertson in fact. He took the mark. He gave it away by hand to O'Toole, Ricky. He goes outboard looking for O'Toole Dylan. Got a push in the back. Maybe he gave the push in the back first. And the free kick to Christian Shaw, who was first in line. So he'll take the free kick at half back for Bannockburn. Goes long towards half forward. And Ross Dillon taking the mark by himself. Can play on now. Left foot kick towards Allen. Vedder coming out as well. Close to the boundary line. And I think the pair are happy to see it over.
The umpires today, they're actually all paying the same type of decisions. They're more in sync than what we've seen, Eric.
Yes, yeah, good point. As the ball thrown in, East Geelong get it to the front of the pack and clear it through Lachlan. On centre wing, Matt Watts can't break the tackle. Gets the ball to ground. Picked up there by Warple it was, and it's a lovely pass. And Ross Dillon playing up forward in this third quarter. Can the co-coach get something going for the Bannockburn side? He would be within range. Ross Dillon, I think at GFL level, played a bit of football up forward, so he'd know what goal kicking was about. Now Ross Dillon moves in. Good looking left foot, good looking kick. Umpire does not move. Ross Dillon kicks the first goal of the third.
Goals and Bolton. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Bolton down towards Dylan O'Toole. He misses it. Ricky doesn't. Short little kick towards half forward. Over the back, Dando takes the mark over the top of Bowman. Switches the play to the outer side. Taylor got his hand to it. Couldn't take the mark, but got enough time to just settle down at half back. Oh, he's indecisive now. He gets around a couple and goes to the right foot kick out long and wide, looking for Dylan again. Lachlan's got the job on him. He wraps him up over the shoulder, said the umpire. Free kick to the co-coach. Right on centre wing on the outer side. He goes towards half forward, just sets it up nicely. And Broman takes the mark.
Eventually.
Jeez. Yeah, he made hard work of it, but he took it. Out half forward goes long. Towards Eddie. Up against Chamberlain. Pushed into it was coming.
Forwards out of position.
So a boundary throw in. Eddie doing the ruck work. A number of them do. Comes off the back, Ross Dillon towards Alistair Woods.
He's kicked too,
and he's kicked the goal. No, it was Alistair Woods who kicked the goal.
Yep.
So he's
me. Back in the middle. Umpire puts the ball in the air. Allen doing the ruck work, gets a tap down for Bannockburn. Goes to Shaw, stolen by Ricky O'Toole, but Christian Shaw cut the handball off, and Bannockburn are clear. Long kick into the full forward position. Not attacking the footy on that occasion was Greg. He should have, but coming through. Great effort there. Is that Bowman
yep.
again? Fantastic effort, young Broman. So they've realised the concern.
back to the middle. O'Toole, Ricky gets slung off the balls. He tried to get the kick away. Bannockburn, Allen gets it with a kick with a handball towards Van Ingen and go. Oh, good mark, Robertson. Oh, must have been touched off the boot, was it? I think he's appealing for the fact he said, well, I took the mark, but touch. So it's going to be a ball up, still in the middle of the ground, just on the attacking side of the centre circle for Bannockburn. Bolton goes up early, gets it down, over the shoulder, said the umpire. Bannockburn with the free kick. Allen tells him all about it as well. So Allen from the middle goes towards half forward, looking for Tyquin. Nolan from behind, taps it away. Brad Watts runs on at speed and does well if he can pick it up though. Close to the boundary line. He's a left footer. He wheels around. 40 out from goal, and he has just pushed it through for one behind Mark
Vedder. They made the same mistake, didn't they? Let him back on that left.
And they got to 6:9:45 Bannockburn. They trail East Geelong 8:3:51. Granny Cyclones.
Kicks it outside defensive 50. Numbers out there with Bannockburn. Allen's got a cross there. Puts the fist into the footy. And certainly no love lost between Bolton and Allen out there.
No.
As,
only on field, though. They'll be together after the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what it's about. They're out to win the war, aren't they?
Exactly.
Ball thrown in, Allen and Bolton. Allen, beautiful tap back of the pack into the arms of Christian Shaw. Pushed in the back, no, said the umpire. As it's Grigg round the body for Bannockburn towards full forward. In front, Ross Dillon can't take the mark. At the back, East Geelong now through Cameron. Long defensive kick, and that's a magnificent diving mark out there for East Geelong. Get the handball to Chalice. Chalice now goes forward. Another nice mark, this time from Bowman. Just played in front then of Dando. And now the long kick towards forward 50. One-on-one, Murphy and Kendall. Ball comes to ground. Bannockburn, can the defence take it away? Taylor, well, he thought he was away, but he wasn't there. And coming through was Woods. Can't get it clear. Well, player thrown out there. Popel without the footy. Now the big handball for Bannockburn ends up in the arms of Kendall, but he's kicked straight to Mawson.
Go around the boundary.
Mawson now, middle of the ground. Little chip pass all East Geelong there, but Bannockburn do well to get to the contest. Coming through Chalice. Goes Gullwoods. We're behind. It's coming back.
That's
yes, I think that's a goal, Andrew Chalice. Great.
Allen and Bolton. Bolton gets it down to Ricky O'Toole to Mawson with a kick out towards half forward. Foot race now. Taylor wins the race for Bannockburn. He picks it up, gets a half a shepherd, then loses the football. O'Toole, Dillon, he's wrapped up as well, but he breaks free.
There's already been a free kick.
The ball.
But I thought the whole... I don't know.
I don't know either. It's holding the ball against East Geelong.
Somewhere.
So Bannockburn have the free kick.
Gone back 70 metres.
At half back.
Well, it must have been against Dylan O'Toole, even though he got the handball away.
So the ball went towards Broman. He didn't take the mark. Over top of it, Robertson fighting hard for it and then dropped the football. Still on centre wing on the outer side. Big pack there. Umpire will come in now and ball it up.
East Geelong can afford that against the Breeze.
The ball up. Bolton gets it down in the contest. Ball comes out. Free kick found advantage. Well, it was advantage until Coy turned around. Have to bring it back.
Yeah, what's happened there?
So it's a free kick to East Geelong. And Ricky O'Toole lost it in the sun as it came back. He'll get it from Bolton, who got the free kick from the ruck infringement. He goes towards half forward. Power goes up, 2-on-1. Oh, he's paid the mark to Bannockburn.
I'm not quite sure he held that quite long enough for mine.
So, mark paid to Bannockburn.
For effort, I think, Jace.
Yeah, I think so. Warple goes towards centre wing. Rove by Robertson. Kick around the corner to the car park. And out of bounds on the 57. 11.5 minutes played, third term.
So, Teichmann get the kick in. Free kick there for out of bounds in the full. Little chip pass. Gone looking for finding Dillon. Still centre wing for Bannockburn. Dillon now goes to the corridor. Scrubby suggested dangerous kick. Looking for Shaw. Mawson put to spoil. Picked up Eddie. Handball to Christian Shaw. He's forced onto his non-preferred right foot. Not a good kick. It's landed at centre half forward. Roweth does well. Punch forward, but numbers there with East Geelong. Picked up by Chamberlain. Forced a handball into the arms of Dillon. Handball to Van Ingen. Dillon again. He's trying very hard.
There's a free kick to
Eddie. Did not have the football. Thrown to the ground. And probably the first mistake Chamberlain's made for the day back there. But
it was an anticipation mistake. He
it
thought
was.
the ball was going to him. He threw him to the ground. The ball never actually got there.
So now a very important kick for Aaron Eddy here. A goal most important for Bannockburn. Man on the mark 45 metres from goal. With the bruise, and it's sprung up a little bit by the look of the flags on the other side. I think he's had some problems in recent weeks, Eddie, kicking goals. What's he done this time? It's a lovely looking kick off the boot, but it's across the face of goal and off hands.
Ryan Codler,
it's gone
legend.
Through 14 minutes gone.
And that's why I left all that food sitting on the table there.
God, grubby. So they kick it in, East Geelong, and they find Robertson at defensive 50. Goes towards centre wing. Fox on the ground. And he can't keep it in before it rolls over the boundary line for a throw-in. Centre wing on the outer side.
How's Grubby going to
Remember how you felt last night, Grub?
Yeah, he got a bit too much here, I think.
Pantry throw-in. Allen up against Headley. Favours neither. Power, handball to the front of the pack. Ball spills free. Eagles still had the numbers, and they got free through Robertson again. He kicks it wide, and too wide again. It's in the car park. So Bannockburn with the free kick in on the half-back flank on the outer side. Dando told to kick over his mark, so it'll come back.
In all my broadcasting career, I've never seen anything like that.
I can't eat it all.
I was going to say, well, be careful, he won't share it either.
No.
He was very dirty yesterday when we had half a sandwich each.
Well, I've got to go for Chinese tonight, my son's birthday.
Ball comes back from Robertson, gives it to Dylan O'Toole. Goes long towards half forward. Murphy on a long lead. Doesn't sit for him. He tries to tap it on. Dando gets back there for Bannockburn first. And he's happy to see it over the line. Half forward flank on the outer side. East Geelong into attack. 9-3-57 they lead. Bannockburn 6-10-46. Middle stage of the third term. Boundary throw in. Bowman from the ruck contest gets it down. Power. Chalice is there as well.
Well, I'm going to say that had to be the Chalice if they paid the one the other end. And that's good umpiring.
Yeah, so Chalice gets the free kick and he goes long to Murphy. Takes the mark easily. We'll shoot for goal from 45 out directly in front.
They're holding control, Grubby, East. When they get challenged, they're able to go forward and get a score, and that's been the difference.
Is it because Bannockburn worked so hard earlier, they just run out a little bit of gas in the last half of the quarter?
Just in between eating the sandwich, pull your microphone up so we can hear you.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, there you go. Now you can go back to eating, it's okay. So Murphy has kicked two, yes.
Who cares? I'm back for Hawthorn.
Murphy kicks the goal.
All East and starting to head that way at the moment. Yep. East answering the challenge. And Bolton, brilliant tap down in the middle once again. He's done very well in the middle all day as East Geelong now through that man Bolton. Gets a handball clear. Went to Matt Watts though. And Lachlan, brilliant. Attacked the footy and full-back. Handball out wide to Popel. And now to Robertson, and East Geelong go forward again. Dylan O'Toole takes the mark. If not a mark, it's a free kick for infringement going for the mark. So O'Toole now hooks it around the body. That's great vision because Bowman's found himself on his own on the half-forward flank. No one within 20 metres of him and has taken the mark. So he's 35 metres out. From my experience on this ground, Grubby, it's probably the most difficult position to kick a goal from. But who knows? He's on fire, Bowman. He's kicked 2 so far in the day. He's gone, it's a 100-yard warm-up. Gone a long, long way back. Perhaps he's better off on the run. Is that what it's about? But he comes in. It's a good-looking strike. It's a good-looking kick, a beautiful kick. In fact, right through the middle. Goal umpire just puts the 2 hands up.
The middle. Bolton and Hagger bowls. Bolton gets it down. Ricky O'Toole shuffles the handball to Power. Back to Ricky O'Toole. Done that a few times at training, I'm tipping. Gives it back towards Ververs back on the ground. He drops the football. Back towards Chalice. Fantastic pickup. Then he loses it. Woods fighting hard for it as well. Coming the other way. Mawson gets out of traffic. Does nicely. And runs. Takes a bounce and runs away from Hagger bowls. Goes to half forward. Measures the pass towards Murphy in front. Kendall needs some support and got some. Taylor handballed it nearly to himself. He get it back again. Kicks it around the corner towards Ben Hinchcliffe on half back and, should have taken the mark. Now he's under pressure. Coy keeps the pressure on him and it's out of bounds.
Benny Hinchcliffe too much today.
No. And entry throw in. In front. Hagger bowls. Thumps it back over the line.
Bannockburn have got to score.
They've got to score with this bruise and get close to three-quarter time. You're dead right, Eric. That's why you're the number 1 caller in local football.
Boundary throw in from the ruck contest. Ricky O'Toole goes towards Murphy. He took the mark anyway and got scragged to the ground by Kendall. And we'll shoot for goal from 45 out directly in front for goal number 4.
What about how switched on are 20 players, I reckon, went to him then. That's 2 blokes off the interchange as well. Fantastic.
So Lucas Murphy directly in front, northern end of the ground. 45 out. 3 straight so far. For last year's Whitley medalist, he comes in. Left foot coming back beautifully. Never going to miss Lucas Murphy.
Set in the quarter as the ball goes up once again. This time, and we've done a great job Bolton in the middle and Ricky O'Toole at ground level, particularly in this quarter. Has fed the ball out. There's a don't know about that. Don't know whether he had much opportunity to get rid of it there, Mawson, but the free kick has gone to Reek for Bannockburn. Inside 50, Dylan had the ball, dropped it, comes out to back of the pack, and this is where East Geelong do so well. They get at the drop of the footy. Ross Dillon in there, can't get the footy up. Comes out, there's Hinchcliffe, second mention. He's tagged, goes to Mawson. He gets clear with a good shepherd from Lachlan. Goes towards half forward Harvey. Hasn't spent much time on the ground, but he's in front in the race for the ball with Roweth there. Roweth tackles him, gets a handball clear. Still a one-on-one contest. No giving up from either player. Great contest there. And umpire lets them go, and it's finally Murphy comes in to help. Lovely pass to Bowman at centre half forward. He's got who's that? But Harvey's made ground and gone to the goal square. Magnificent running on his part there. He's taken the mark, and then he chips the ball to the goal square, and well, it's a mark, Ververs. 50 metres, whatever you like, and Ververs again. And as you mentioned, Grubby, the pace of these young fellas from East Geelong is at the moment cutting Bannockburn to ribbons. So Ververs in the goal square, on the left foot goes bang, and it's another goal. Their kicking is to position. Bannockburn is missing the mark.
Yes, definitely. From
the ruck contest, Haggerboles got it down, but Bolton, O'Toole and now Chalice work it out for East Geelong to a vacant space on centre wing. Foot race, Dando gets there in front, doesn't take it with him though. And the numbers with Bowman and East Geelong there, if they can pick it up, they can't do so. Ververs leaves it behind. Bannockburn fighting hard for it. They push it back towards centre wing. Padani. Ricky O'Toole gets a shepherd off the ball. Now they're free. Reek for Bannockburn just gets the kick away and goes towards half forward. Tyquin to run onto it. 2-on-1 here. Nolan gets right next to him. Collars him. 5 out from goal. Drives it long towards the square. Vetter drops short. Off hands. Woods, usually good in this situation. Nearly was. Hit the behind post with his kick. So 1 goal, 1 for him. 6-11-47 Bannockburn. East Geelong 13-3-81. De Grande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard 23.5 minutes played.
The quick kick in from Robertson. Unfortunately, he's found Tyquin. So Tyquin now just inside the forward 50. Would be a very good kick from there as he prepares. So Tyquin now. Taking a long time. Umpire suggested time is up. Comes in. It's a long kick from the 50-metre arc. It's going to land right on the line.
No, it's a point.
Eddie did take the mark, deemed to be behind the line. So 48. They trail East Geelong 13-3-81. De Grande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard 24.5 minutes gone.
Lachlan kicks it in, looking for Ricky O'Toole. Oh, look at the strength. Up against Chris Reek, takes the mark outside 50.
Jesse
Great
Mawson
mark.
told him too, Reek.
Handballs it away to Chalice. Goes down the line, centre wing. Good kick too, finds Mawson. Oh. And wants to play on, bit of candy, and then drop the footy. Yeah, they've been consistent with that all day, so good play there. It came from Kane Taylor.
He doesn't give it back pretty quick. He'll get 50 as well.
Yeah, well.
Taylor's got it on centre wing for Bannockburn. He goes long to half forward. 2-on-1. Dylan comes from the back. Pushes Lachlan past it. Now foot race. Robertson gets back there first. Oh, look at the pace. Handballs it away to Ricky O'Toole. His handball out ball to standing start Chalice. He handballs it back. And they're off a step they go from Fox. Goes towards centre wing. Bolton takes a good mark and plays on. Got a bit of time now. Goes with a right foot kick. Terrible off the boot. Bowman makes it pretty good. Takes the mark on true centre wing. Does nicely.
1-50.
He did. He wasn't going to get it. Murphy one out at centre half forward. He goes in that direction now. Up against Kendall. Oh, good mark. Murphy, 70 out from goal. Wheels around. Goes now towards the lead. And no mark taken. Primke, who's playing forward now as well. Bannockburn defence overtime. They get it away. Right foot kick by Taylor towards the middle. Tyquin 1-on-1 with Nolan. over the back of the pair of them. Now coming Reek from half forward. Headley just on the ground. Oh, great tackle. Popel does very nicely. And it's advantage pay. They give it away to Ricky O'Toole. Runs through the middle. He goes towards half forward. Just pops up. They've got the numbers here. Takes the mark. Handballs it away to Power. Power at half forward still. Tries to draw a player. Handballs it back inboard to Bowman. He has to wheel around Shaw. He does so. Still 50 out. Great smother came from Broman. Now working overtime at the back was Taylor. He wants to just handball it to a standing start. Kendall, long right foot kick out wide. Looking for Van Ingen to run onto it, but Robertson gets there first. Reads it the better, kick around the corner. Van Ingen and also Mawson. Van Ingen does well, but sees it over the line. Right half forward flank. East Geelong still on attack. They left
the ground. He was absolutely, pardon the expression, absolutely buggered. And I tell you what, he'd almost be in my votes at the moment. He's been terrific.
Has dominated the centre of the ground as from the throw-in, the ball's gone forward. Geelong once again. Front of the pack, Power, can't pick it up, finally does. Reels on the left foot. Mark not taken by Watts. They're making some mistakes here. Bannockburn, they're under real pressure as they endeavour through Dando to bring the ball back towards centre wing. Oh, fantastic work. Woods in great position to mark the footy. He does well. Gets the ball back into play. Kicks it back towards half forward. Numbers certainly there with East Geelong as...
great tackle from a big man.
Robertson had thought he had plenty of time. Ross Dillon never prepared to give in. Tackle from behind, caused a spillage. Incorrect disposal. Great work, Ross Dillon. Chips the ball short. Has Werpel in front of us. Now,
Oh, he moved. He moved 2 steps in front. Umpire.
Benny Lachlan, very, very unfortunate. Werpel took the mark and paint the picture. He walked 2 steps toward the goal. Lachlan just stood his ground, put his arms around the player and got 50 metres. So I suppose to the word of the law, Grubby, you're not allowed to touch the player after
if he lets him go, gee.
Yeah, I agree, but that's one of the anomalies in the law. Werpel now, 30 metres out. And that's probably justice. He's missed to the right-hand side, behind only...
Grub. Okay.
Right,
kick in. Came from Lachlan. Went in goal. Boundary throw in. Boundary throw in. Oh, should be careful, Eric. He'll chew your hand off. From the ruck contest, the back of the pack. Fox gave it away to Headley. Off a step from 50. Goes towards centre wing. Dylan O'Toole against Allen. Allen always had his name written on it, the bigger man. Takes the mark. Switches play back to the middle. Pat Dillon. Takes the mark on the siren. Be a fair kick from there, Pat.
Well,
he's going to have a talk. And don't worry about that, Pat. 13-3-81 East Geelong. And they lead Bannockburn 6-13-49 at 3.